Probe launched. Launching probe. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
We've been spotted. Shields down. This should punch through their armor.
Combat drones away.
This is valuable.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. We have used half our fuel. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe.
This is Lieutenant Forzan von Lidina, pilot of the scout ship Violet.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
There was a Windows update, and for some reason that made OBS turn off my goddamn mic. Thanks for letting me know, and my mic was also muted, by the way.
I am detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging by the suit's erratic readings, the Quarian is badly injured. I am also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Let's see. You are going to swap to the handgun, and you as well.
Switch up!
What are you doing? So yeah, today went a little bit sour for me. I was off to go get my operation, but after waiting for an hour, which usually isn't a good sign, they had to postpone it until Monday. So my operation is 11 on Monday. I have to go to work on Monday. And then I have to leave at 10 because the doctor is busy with something. I'm not sure what, but like I had everything put away, and it kind of put me in a sour mood for a while. And then I played Doom for about 2 hours and felt better. But let me read this earlier. We managed to escape the death's notice thanks to some clever work in silencing cyanide. I wrote that as cyanide. Cyniates engines, but the strain on the old ship is too much. The best we can hope for is if we find a friendly spot somewhere in the Sheol system. Our reports show that isn't extremely likely. Yeah. We're nervous scouting this close to the Perseus Whale, and we are right to be there. At this point, I'm afraid we may never see the fleet again. With everything that has been through, it seems like a ignoble end. Neither was up, but we managed to salvage from the wreckage. Unfortunately, Lieutenant Commander Grollat did not make it, leaving me the senior officer in charge. We scouted the landscape and found the planet to be extremely hostile. We don't dare remove our environmental suits here. They're all hoping to be rescued before any danger of exposure. Mr. I don't know who or what is thinking that, but we have now lost more than half the crew who survived the crash. We're hoping to build a camp here and survive until the Indena have found our position. Oops. But something's haunting us. Okay, keep the crew together as best as I will. I'll send out a search party when the day comes. I will find my crew and we will do whatever it takes to return back to the Indena. I think the Indena kind of blew up. But yeah, as I was saying, just they had to postpone my operation, and I'm not happy about it. I just kind of wanted this done with. So on Monday, I'm gonna have to go to work, do like work for 2 hours, and then tell them I have to leave. Oh dear. My condolences. Oh, hey, here she is.
The Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
All right. So we. Where? Oh, they just have a bunch of wearing.
Target down!
Okay, I think it's better if you swap to
Right.
Drop!
Nothing's faster than the box.
Gun! Tag!
Alright, let's just do this.
Target down! Target down!
One down.
Oh, there we
To
go.
right.
No, that's my left. Alright, lady. Stand up. Hold on, before we board. Gonna ensure I'm not missing anything. Always scout for loot. Hey, she didn't get a scratch. Do you have any credits? No? No credits. So, this is a very short mission, but you know what, we managed to say that. Shotgun, bitch! Bitch! Gotta love how he takes like this stance and just kicks.
Inbound for pickup. You've done us a great service. Expect to hear from the captain.
Captain, where's my reward? And I got some credits, that's about it. Hold on a minute, that's gonna be yelling at. Alright, we're done here. Now we just have Pamyat. Who's naming these places? Actually, consider it's near the bridge as well. It's near Gath, not Gath. There we go.
Launched.
And you.
Launching probe.
Alright.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
And a little bit more. Alright, I think we're good. But with that said, again, how has your days been?
Probe launched.
Sure, I managed to sleep in, but everything's there. But otherwise, I've just been taking it easy at home.
Launching probe.
Gonna go for a swim tomorrow. That usually helps me cool off. Heyo. Okay, let's see. There are. This was also rich, but I am pretty much comfortable with the amount of money I have. Not the money, the amount of resources I have. So I don't really need to mind much. Let's see. Yeah, there is one just before the planet. This motherfucker is down to be running at 55 Celsius. First started by Asari, but colonized by humans. The Piat system became Ursa's body. There's a lot of iridium in this place, and I have more than enough iridium. And the last one's in the asteroid belt, if I recall correctly. There is one more left. Where are you? There it is. Better bit 14. Yeah, see if I could obtain Atamastone for a phantom weapon. All I got was one. Yeah. I'm going to be hosting like a party for people being the occult Crescent tomorrow at like 7 hour my time. It's probably 8 euros. So if you want to join for that, please do. I think it would be nice just to hang out and do stuff in there. I'm only like level 4.
Probe.
But usually at the start, the grind for those places is
Probe launched.
insane. I remember when I was doing Eureka and I spent like a week, almost 8 to 10 hours in there grinding. Now this is a lot quicker. But back then, yeesh. But then again, also back in those days, I was just writing my bachelor thesis, my second one. Okay, we are done in this. Let's get out of here before we do anything else. Let's see, this place is going to be later on. So I'm trying to remember that. Tuchanka, Citadel, Rosalie. I think it was it in here? Was it minus? Evil Nebula. Was it here? I'm trying to remember where there is one DLC. Oh, I'll check it out. But for now, let's go over here. Alright, so we're here to help Jack at Paragia. But before we do that, let's go to Quertasi and those places. Man. So yeah, we're gonna get a little bit about Jack here. No reason to be mining there, it's a gas giant. Calabash. Unless there is a signal detection, I'm kinda not going to be scanning much anymore. This guy's got Tefnut. No. Tefnut. Anything here? Yum. Green cold, hurricanes. I went to solo and the occult crescent is not bad. I might join in for tomorrow as long as I don't have anything. Yeah. I understand. It's just mostly to get people together. I haven't been able to do much because just things are busy, and I'm now. Next week is the last week of lessons that I'm giving to students, and then I'm sending them into on Friday. I'm sending them into the summer vacation, and then after Tuesday and Wednesday next week, my vacation starts. I don't have to do work. I don't have to work on Monday because that is White Sunday, which is a day off, or second of White Sunday. All right, let's go to Parakia and help Jack get over her emotional instabilities. And use Jack for a while. Every time, let's tell you, every time she pops up, I keep thinking that her model gets to load the hair texture, and I remember, oh wait, that is just how she is. Oh yeah, the last day of... What can I say? Actually, I'm gonna also give her the gas shotgun. It just makes me laugh. The last day of May is tomorrow.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation.
The
would overgrow it.
tree here is just the vegetation here are just going on.
Something's distorting the sensors.
It's just
This
going
was
nuts.
the secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay.
She is terrified, absolutely terrified. The reason she is the way she is because she is absolutely terrified. All because of just the way they treated her. Now, if you want to be a real dick, you can bring Miranda here, but I'd rather take Tali. Okay, let's see. We've been dealing with a lot of local life, but I'm gonna use Walker Panel.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
I guess it's Car. That reminds me of Vegeta personality, but I think Vegeta was very proud. That was the biggest thing for him. Like I said, she's just a very afraid individual and lashes out in the worst way possible because after everything she had to go through as a kid. Very understandable.
I think they brought new kids in these containers.
Yep.
They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
No, it isn't. It's fucking Cerberus. It says for the advancement of mankind regardless of the price, but there's a reason why you have rules. Well, the thing is, most of like the medical advancements have been advanced through heinous experiments on people.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
We get results. He won't care what we did.
So he didn't.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
You?
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Well, then she killed him. Again, she's just a kid. Let's see. Okay. Remember, explore and take everything. Actually, I think next week we're gonna start doing the DLC. I might actually stream 3 times next week because I intend to do the DLC. Okay, they're aware in here. Okay, let me just put some fire on.
They've seen us.
Very okay. Old bloodstain.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What the hell?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks.
There's
I
a-
never understood anything that happened here.
What the hell?
Did other children die in these fights?
Pretty much.
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Yes, it does. That's the reason why she is like they
How
conditioned her.
often did they do this?
They
I was in
conditioned her
cell
to be
Sometimes
someone who
they took
enjoys
me out and
fighting.
made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
So yeah, a lot of messed up thing. A rogue part of the alliance goes extra rogue. That makes them double rogue. All right.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
That doesn't mean that you didn't something wasn't wrong. But either way, this place. Oh wait, these guys were shot.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Hey, you need to stop the cussing, young lady, or I'm putting you back in your cell. Here, element 0, is that it? All that for 500 element 0. I get more when I raid on Moon. Let's see. Yep, this is definitely a battle area.
We've been spotted.
Oh great, we have Batarians. That usually means bloodbath.
Combat drone
Pull him.
You're bleeding open, coming at us.
Oh hey. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Yes.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
This is one thing that Jack is kinda like, she is so caught up in her own personal like then again she's just so caught up in her the ways that her life went that she's ignoring the fact that other people were probably gonna have it worse through her. She was the one that was most valuable to them, so they used the other kids as basically prototypes before doing something to her. So the real issue wasn't exactly that she had the worst of it. She's the one who they made sure that the procedure worked. What killed the last subject before they did the procedure to her. You know, the one that matters the most. Keep that one alive. Everything else is expendable. Let's see. It's a sick way to think of things, but that is how it is. I think it's supposed to be pragmatic to incredibly pragmatic, but it's just still sick. You're doing this to kids.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
I kind of have the feeling when I go through some of the old neighborhoods I used to live at as a kid. Let's see.
We've got trouble.
Let's set you on fire. Set you on fire. Anyone else? It's mixed with nostalgia, mixed with trauma in her case. Are you okay? That's the best way to describe it for Jack right now. I wonder what her real name is. I don't think she remembers. Okay.
They kept children here.
Yep, they did. It's just to show you the nastier side, which is why she's so.
It's a two-way mirror.
Oh, how do you do that?
My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here.
Mm-hmm.
I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Yep. Always alone. Or forced to. One of the DLC areas where computer shows Jack's real name. Yeah, I think it is.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Yeah, it's usually your mind just blocking it because horrible shit was done to you here. Let's see. Let's hack this research terminal. Yeah, I think it was with the Shadow Broker one. We'll be going into that one. I actually intend to do the Shadow Broker next week. Lair of the Shadow Broker. Oh. And also see if we can get Liara to get that goddamn stick out of her ass. Let's see. Beep boop bop.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
Good lord.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
Makes sense.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest.
No.
That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Okay, that was usually what you'd consider the.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's
Ascension. Oh yeah, I think we dealt with them.
That will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from.
Yeah, Ascension.
Let's keep going.
I think Ascension was on DLC also in the first game where it was just a combat arena and everyone hated it. Alright, now it's time for her cell.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see.
Oh well, try to be diplomatic.
I'm on my own.
Alright, let me just do that. Time for Warframe.
Overrun. We outnumbered, outdone all.
I don't need a gun me. Okay, you want to... Oh. Let's just take care of that.
I'll destroy you.
No, wait, what? Yo, if your stools are that hard, you need to see a professional. Good lord, when is that? Right, pull it. Wee! Yes, he did. And again, if you're having that... Hey, cut that out. Excuse me, sir. Oh, he got his barrier back out. Pull him again. You know, if I was that guy, I would kind of get annoyed being constantly thrown up. Anyway. Now that we're down dealing with hard stool man there.
Whoever Aresh is in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
You need to talk to the guy to know what it is. Alright, here we go. And I think out of that I got some money. Yay, money. You'd be surprised by how powerful people get in this. This just makes this part of Cerberus, well, Cerberus in general, seem cartoonishly evil at times. Alright, RS. We took your solid stool of a stooge.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget.
Yeah, like I said, PTSD, all the things.
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
Yep.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Yeah.
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies.
Yeah,
Most
basically.
ended up here the way I did.
Yeah, kidnapped.
Batarian pirates.
Yep.
They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
No?
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all
Always pumping out for
attacked
information.
once as they were taking us to the lab.
So yeah,
They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Yeah.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Leave him alone, kill him. Yeah, so if you tell her to leave him alone, you won't actually get a loyalty. If you tell her to kill him, she will get him. But you can also do it like this.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Go.
And you never hear from him again.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Doesn't feel like it.
Maybe.
It's still
This
also.
room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
All right.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
You're a kid.
So Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
That's kind of why it has to do this. Let's see. Well, at least you had a toilet. The worst fucking sink I've ever seen. Right.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Alright, I think that is about it. Old blood smear, let's see.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Alright, let's get out of here. Dead? Sorry, you're missing a couple letters. Oh, just push the button, you bint. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we give her a big bomb or a nuke? Okay, Paraki has been destroyed. Experience, not really matter. New outfit gained for her. Hyper amp, it's good. And we are done here. But when you, at a certain point, when you take care of 2 loyalty missions, you sometimes get confrontations or conflicts.
I'll deal with it.
In this case, it's Jack. Oh, Joker, fuck off. Is this time around, it's Miranda and Jim.
Me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
And Jack.
Cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were.
No, you have to side with one of
Screw
them.
you.
Usually.
You got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
So if you tell Miranda to back up, you lose your loyalty and keep Jack's. If you tell Jack to back off, you lose Jack's and keep Miranda's. But on the other hand, I'm going to do the true and tried old tradition of yelling at them.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
Good lord.
You two gonna be okay?
No.
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
So yeah. That's been taken care of. Now gonna go downstairs and talk to Jack. After that, it is some... actually, I'll do Said first, then I'll do Samara. There are only 2 instances of this happening. It is with Jack and Miranda, and I think... and there is only one other. Which won't be happening until I get the last party member, which I won't be getting until right before I finish the game. Jack, how you doing?
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you.
Alright.
You don't know what it's like, Shepard.
I don't want to know.
To have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it.
Yep.
You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past.
Yeah.
Reliving it every day. You showed how that...
That's why you have to do that.
I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
You're functional.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
It's a start.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Yeah, she's starting to soften up because, you know, helping her with that. It's basically taking emotional baggage and throwing it into the furnace. Not exactly the best way to do it, but unless at the same time, in her case, it's kind of what's needed. Okay, now let's go up here, and next up we have... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get those upgrades for the biotic damage. So prototypes... No, it's not there, it's an armor upgrade. I need to do a biotic run of this game at some point, probably as a Vanguard. Vanguard are a mix between soldier and biotic, but I would say that they are pretty much... They're worse than 1. No, they're worse than this game because they're mostly close range focused. But they are at their best in 3. But with that said, next up is Said. It is Nexus. Let's make sure everything here is 100% except the Phoenix Messing, Sigurd Skeletal, Valhalla Threshold, Horsehead Nebula, Eagle, Minus Wasteland I think is where I need to go later on down the road. Alright, Ilium, we'll be doing that later. What's this? Okay, let's go here. 2 things we're going to actually doing some DLC stuff, because everything about Said is DLC. I think that Said was supposed to be like the game attempted to give you another pure soldier, like, unless you have Shepard, because in the original game, in the first game, the pure soldier was Ashley. And you know how I feel about Ashley. Nothing here. I don't really need that stuff. So they got Said, but I think they got some famous actor to do for him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have such a unique face. But then again, every character has one. All right, Firewalker MSW Rosalia, the Firewalker. That is something they introduced in this game. Because for some reason, some people missed the Mako. I sure shall don't. So they wanted to give you some kind of a vehicle. Good lord. It's funny how quick this becomes when you aren't, you know, constantly scanning everything for minutes on end. First playthrough, I understand why you're going through this and constantly like scanning and mining everything. Because you don't know how many upgrades and stuff like that are in the game. But usually at this point you have most of the upgrades. Alright, now let's enter here.
Anomaly detected.
Like also these places tend to be the ones that have a lot of resources for do. Over here, here it is. Alright. Senna.
Scans have found something.
Siona, good lord. I feel like a complete and utter idiot with time. Alright, let's see, I'm gonna take Tally with me, and you know what, oh yeah, right, let's give her a new one. This is the uniform you get from Loyalty, and this is a DLC uniform. I hate the glasses, so I'm giving her this one. And let's take Kasumi. No, actually I haven't taken Morden with me for a while. Come on, Morden! Neural Sock, goddammit. Choose, I'm going to have you put on this one. Alright. Now, why would we have a DLC? Site where it was paid by Rob Sachs, he was on TV, Babylon 5 in the beginning, and was... Oh, okay, so that will explain that. This place looks hot. So, N27. Firewalker.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Alright, let's just bypass this. Babylon 5. I think I watched that a little bit when I was younger, but it didn't grab me back in the day. It's one of those series that a lot of people absolutely loved back then, but I wonder if it was because it got a cult following. Beep. And in here we have the Firewalker, a vehicle. And the first time I got here I was like, oh no. I don't want to do this. Not another vehicle. The thing is, the Firewalker handles a lot better than the Mako. But the M4 Firewalker. Wait, open response. So here we go. This thing handles a lot more. You handle it like this. It has rockets, but it can jump. Whoa. First. But honestly, I would have to say compared to the Mako, the Firewalker handles a lot better and is a lot fun.
Let's take a closer look.
It is actually fun to control this thing. This is the one thing that they got right with this one.
Path is now clear.
Okay, left shift to push through the fire. I guess I did. Oh, Robin is now. Ah, that's a pity. And yeah, this thing's a lot faster than a Mako, thankfully. Let's see. Oh, here.
I think this is it.
See, did I miss anything there? No. That kind of makes me wonder about the voice acting, like... There's a lot of voice actors that I like, but in this one, for example, like, I think this is like the last... Mass Effect's the last games where, like, the voice actors for Kaidan did a voice work. I haven't heard it since then. Maybe he did somewhere else or just retired. Like I said, for example, we have Jurgen Lowenthal with voicing a random dude in this. Ow. Ow. Morgan's voice actor. I know that I haven't heard Shepard's voice actor anywhere else. I'm pretty sure.
Mission objectives completed.
Okay, now we're done with this one. And this opens up the other Firewalker missions. So, we'll be doing some Firewalker missions later down the road. They're part of the DLC, but I did this one because it was just here. There are a bunch of voice actors in this one that I kind of like. But the third game is where they got a little bit too, I don't say trigger happy with the voice actors. But yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna do. The reason I waited with Saeed so long was mostly because one thing. This is a mission that is called Price of Revenge. How far will Saeed go for his revenge? He's out for revenge. And it puts you in a moral dilemma. Either get his loyalty or you have to do the revenge. But there's only one way to do it, if you do it late game. Alright, now so, let's go and deal with that. Soria. So we have to take Saeed and Tali, because of course I'll take Tali with me. Why wouldn't I take Tali with me? Okay, I'll wait with that for now. Matlock and Viper sniper rifle. You seem like a guy who'd be using a heavy duty one. Actually, let's put you into insertion. Out of the two, I like Sai not that much. As I said before. His face just bothers me so much. It's kind of the same feeling you get with the Illusionment, because I know I've heard it somewhere else before. Just trying to remember where. I keep forgetting to change my heavy weapon. Alright, so why are we here?
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications.
Blue Suns.
Stay tight and look out for ambushes. Got it.
Switch up.
Because I know that the Illusion Man was voiced by some famous guy. I just forget who he is. It's a very unique.
Here we go. Keep close.
Yep, that's a dead body. So check how dead he is.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
No, it's not like we have much to push. Tough mercenary talk. Monkey. Monkey.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
How do you know? What the hell? Oh yeah, right. I forgot that Said is a Blue Suns dude. Do you? Well, they need to have backs for you to get them. Ow! What are you, fuck? You literally got shot in the ass. Tali, do something about that. Let's see, take his shield. Oops. Got them heavy. Am I shooting a lot of rock or am I just bad? Actually, don't answer it. Alright, that's been taken care of. Some medikits. I think I did heal myself once before. Let's see. Who was the Illusion Man's voice actor? Because he does a fantastic job. It's not like you have Keith David for Anderson. But then again, Keith David has always been a fantastic voice actor. Alright, let's see.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this.
Oh shit!
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns.
Oh yeah, he's one of the founders, that's what.
After he staged his little coup 20 years ago.
20?
So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
Yeah, it's not.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn...
How the hell did you survive a
You
gun?
survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. The stubborn enough.
I mean, guess the term is too angry to die.
Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
I mean, I just did a section in Doom: The Dark Ages, which is literally a local man too angry to die.
We'd better get moving.
Direct to Southern Axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here.
Yeah, I kind of figured we haven't exactly been subtle.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
As a well, what's I going to say as a bastard? I would say that is rather inconsiderate. Also, when I do this one, seeing the thumb like this kind of feels off. It's kind of weird.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
But yeah, we started to drive Batarians, and Batarians are rather extreme in the way they do things. Are you all...
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again.
That's not how that gun works.
What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you're on fire.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay.
Opening the gate.
Where are we next time?
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
This isn't the time. We'll discuss this later.
Once Vito's dead, we can discuss anything you want.
Yeah, he just wants to kill the guy.
This should soften them up.
Okay, let's see. Let's just shoot these guys down. Get in my way. Let's just say that he ain't no bleeding heart. This is a complete... Whoa! The complete opposite of me. You know, you really shouldn't be having something as critical as the entire gas flow for the station outside like that.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
Oh shit, we need to do something about that.
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
Fuck you.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
Yeah, you can run through. But I'm not gonna leave people in danger like that. That's just not who I am. My moral compass is way too strong, even if I've been doing some renegade options, it's just because they are actually pretty decent to do. But in this case, it's like, I'd rather do that. Now usually this might cost you his loyalty, but I have a way to fix that. Actually, well, you did this one, right? How did you deal with it? Okay, let's redirect the fuel. Let's see. Ooh, okay, let's grab that. We might be on fire. I'm on my way. I'm trying to prevent that. Oh, for a low god. Let's see. Palladium. Okay, let's take this.
What's this?
Oh, heavy weapon ammo. Alright. Get the hell out of here, people. No, we didn't need this to happen if we hadn't just blown the place up. We probably could have found a way around. Oh, here's a new heavy weapon, Firestorm. It's a flamethrower. This guy has a lot of goddamn fire in it. Do you? Let's see. Oh well, might as well show how it is. Servo salvage. Is there anything else I can salvage here?
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
Go there. Oh yeah, right.
You still don't have a chance. I took your life. Now I'm taking it again.
Good lord, talk about someone who's very proud of his work. Do you know how many of your fuckers I've killed? No, that's a Mirmac. Is this a place a goddamn clown car? I just keep on seeing dudes coming out of this room. Yeah, that is a goddamn clown car. When I say I'm gonna go in here. As soon as I can. But not when it's over us though. Good lord. I'm not even bothering with my... Oh, there we go. No, need cover! Ah, you missed. Mess up! Ow! You piece of shit! Concussive! Get this thing here. Alright, let's go into the clown cars. Why are these dudes in here? There's nothing in here. There's so many of them. You know what? This is just the thing over it. Okay, he's that way. Which means I'm going this way. But unlike Kasumi's, this one doesn't give you like this nice. Alright. Like the feeling of being with a spy thriller or something like that. Alright, it's time to put an end to this one. Oh, that's the pilot.
You just cost me 20 years of my life.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Ah, son of a bitch.
You deserve that.
Zaid, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
Why should I trust you?
You put your revenge ahead of the mission. How can I trust that you'll be there when we need you?
I'll do what I was gonna paid to do, Shepard. Just don't expect any more than that. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaid.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point.
Yeah, they have.
I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done.
Yep.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Basically, that you need to have max either you need to have the max Paragon to get out of that one. Otherwise, you kind of just have to either leave him there because he won't be able to be helpful. And that makes Zaid's loyalty mission done. Otherwise, you have to go after Vito to get his loyalty. Let's see, and there we go.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, let's see. Some appreciation for Ken. This is the Dana thanking me for that. Karaki update. Instruction believed he should have. I don't know. He had all. So he knew about the Illusiman knew about the Subject Zero's project, but he didn't order it stopped immediately. Okay, here we go. Okay, now team status. Zaid is loyal because I yelled at him, and his suit is just inputting on red instead of yellow. We only have one more left, and that's Samara. First, I have some heavy weapon ammo to erasers. We are getting closer to the end. Let's see, prototypes in here. And now you start getting more than the in-game capacity. 6 out of 6 when it was 5 out of 5. Now next mission won't rely on me having won't rely much on me having to fight rather than yell at people. I do a lot of yelling in this game, don't you?
Only half our fuel remains.
Now let's restock here. Now we're heading back to Omega. That shithole of a place. And we're gonna talk to Arya. Alright, where is Omega? Now you have like Geth Incursion, Artifact Collection. And this is where we have to go for another DLC. The first things first. Now for the last task, the final Lord's mission. Alright, let's go in here. Dock. Let's take you. And you. Okay, let's go back. Zamora. Matlock heavy rifle, and let's have you use the Tempest. And I'm gonna swap back to old reliable. The collector particle beam. This just has been my favorite heavy weapon in this game.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Yeah, she most likely would. Okay, let's go to cans. Nothing here. Might as well finish going through everything here. Okay.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here,
Pretty much.
vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals.
I might as well buy this. Blood Dragon armor. A direct reference to Dragon Age.
Deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return.
I don't think that Arya would be very happy with that ordnance pack. That's more heavy gun ammo. I'm surprised to skip this one. And the terminus armor. If your culture surrounds around having slaves, your culture is flawed. Or at least disgusting. So, who's ready to go on up and party?
4 months left until the entertainment event of the century, Becky Burlesque. Join the Gadget.
Oh yeah, right, I have to talk with Arya.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy.
Yep.
And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just
Fear. And a lot of Asari shaking their asses. I guess she is. All right.
What do you need?
All right.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
And
I knew it.
as soon as you said it, she's like,
Nothing
fuck.
leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her.
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl, pretty thin, lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
I will. Thank you.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Yeah, as soon as you say Ardat Yakshi, she immediately goes, fuck.
Arya has work for
Okay, what is it?
her. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why kill him?
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting?
He's a trophy.
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why me?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Tell me what.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Mhm.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me?
Yeah.
If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Alright.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs.
Yeah.
Surrounded by his fans.
Basically, the guy's been neutered and kept on a leash.
Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back.
When the job is done.
Good luck.
A lot of people wish me luck in things. Alright, let's find the Patriarch. We're done with her.
Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location.
Why are people getting more married at my memorial? I'm alive! I'm walking around and apparently I'm an insane dude. What happened to the last dude?
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Just a drink.
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for. Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve?
I'll just have some.
Of course.
Alright. Ah, this time with that cyanide. Let's see, where was the Patriarch again? Was he down here? Yeah, here he is. I think he's just...
Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Maybe he'll just stay and die.
Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Alright, let me be your muscle.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
Nah.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me,
Yeah.
I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think he's older than Rex. You know, just have to find their product. Anyone near after I've killed them or... Looking for some?
Out of our way,
That's not your hold on.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch says hello.
Bitch! Alright.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy.
That's how you deal with that.
Real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Yeah.
Take care, Patriarch.
Alright,
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
yeah. If someone reminds her too much of herself, she'll get rid of them immediately. Because she knows how she is.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Alright, now let's talk to Arya. By the way, I took care of those fuckers.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
Thank you.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor.
Okay, so.
We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Much appreciated.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Yeah, that's the issue though. There's probably things like that from her used to help my task with things.
Find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Well, I do have one in mind. Anyway, now we have to deal with that one. So we need to... Where is the goddamn journal? Overload arrival. Death incursion. Where is it? Mission, the galaxy, go to apartment. Morith. Oh boy, I don't know how it feels for Samara to have to hunt her own daughter like this. Because she is a matriarch. I think that Arya is getting closer to being a matriarch.
Come on, let me in.
Not Arya, yeah, Arya. I think this is also the last time I'll be coming here. I don't do that guy's mission. Okay. Okay, let's go in here and investigate the place. Oh, you are the mom. Hello, lady.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I believe you.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead.
You might want to get off this hellhole
Do
station.
something about it. I'll help you however I can.
Tell me about it.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
So she was an artist.
Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though.
Oh boy.
She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. My baby.
Yeah.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Why not?
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago,
So she was some...
all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Alright.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything.
I understand that feeling.
Her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone.
I can't leave you alone to grieve like that.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
What's wrong with your lower lip?
Okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
Alright.
We will be respectful.
And loot everything
I'll
that we
examine
can.
her things.
Alright, now we need to find the password to the VIP place. Let's see. Let's start with the note.
I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Oh dear.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Alright, let's read the diary. Let's start with the oldest one.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about.
Oh dear.
I dropped Jarut's name and
Jarut.
in the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance.
Oh dear.
Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Alright.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I afraid?
Oh, it looks like someone's learning how to...
She's definitely not human.
Well, so the blue skin.
When we dance and the hallux
Hallux.
through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing.
Uh-oh.
No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Well, someone's having a lesbian awakening. Sadly, it was with the wrong person.
Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Oh dear.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Yep.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions.
So
Her
close your eyes
promise you things you're always scared to ask about.
and hold your nose and close your
Her
eyes.
voice whispers to you after
And plug your
she's done
ears.
speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned.
Den?
She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind.
Well, I've been embraced enough
Afterwards,
eternity
the
to start
VIP
reading
section
minds.
seems her preferred hunting ground.
Yep.
You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the
Yeah.
battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Alright.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Alright, it's...
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Alright.
I should go.
Alright, now let's deal with this thing. There's food, Harrods and Florian. We have to go to VIP.
The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated.
And I'm gonna do a save here. Now, here's the thing about Samara. This one can have very interesting ways to go.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. If someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Alright. Alright, let's do this little mission. Oh, at least I'm wearing the proper clothing. It's kind of weird to see her just hiding behind the crate like, hello!
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril.
I'm used to
She will
it.
be planning to inflict horrors on careful, you will want her to.
Alright.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored.
So don't pick a
She'll
fight.
skip at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Let's see.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth said
so it's a porno.
she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Alone with Morinth.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard.
I know that. It's just.
And honor you.
Alright.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily.
You only know me for like a week or two.
I can imagine sharing it with.
That means that she really respects you. Alright, let's see. Where is the place? Alright, let's attract her. I'm not gonna punch him. Let's see.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple taste.
What the hell?
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
No way.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This
Well,
isn't your business.
alright. Bitch! Ah!
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
You know, I just got the image from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he used to get thrown out. Ah! Let's see. I'm gonna dance with her.
Hey,
Hey!
Let's dance.
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together,
Let's do the
go
shepherd.
ahead.
I do want to think that.
Let's do the shepherd. And you know, this is something I can empathize with shepherd. I'm not a good dancer. I'm a lousy one, even though I have pretty good. Come on.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I can fix
Just read them.
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
There we go. Oh, that was simple
My
enough.
name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Yeah, sure. Well, that was easy.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Well, let's see. I do like art.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him.
Yeah, she has a very much
Art
face
comes in
like
many
her mom.
varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Vienna.
Do you know Vayenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
Also.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Let's see.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Everything I hear has something good about it.
I see you're a man of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that,
Like Alex.
you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul.
If someone says it's slithering through you, you know that they are.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Yeah, probably because you're hiding.
Violent places.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Power, strength.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yep, she's got the itchy ditches.
I want you alone.
Okay. Simple enough. Let's see. Oh, what's this?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now?
Sculpture.
I certainly do.
Let's see before we talk with her. Oh, wait, there's that. What the? That's a Krogan.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't go the way he hoped.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh, weapons. And
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
alright, let's get this over with.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Uh-oh.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities.
Wait a minute.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Uh-oh.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Can't think. You screwed up. Surprise.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Mommy's here. It's past your curfew.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
You can actually replace Samara with Moreth.
I'm already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Killed Moreth.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster.
To be fair, what you've been doing to people is disgusting.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Ugh. She crushed her head with a single punch. God
I'm
damn.
ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
You okay?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time.
Yeah.
Show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Okay.
Let's go.
And that's how you get her loyalty. You can't, like I said, genetic bombs could have been useful. Yeah, I don't want to research that. And we are done. Okay, now let's get out of here and we're done with Omega. It's... like, this isn't a hard mission or long one. It's a very interesting one because of the implications of it. You can replace Samara with Moritz. And but that also means leaving a killer, but what Samara has to do is horrible, but at the same time her daughter's out of control. Alright, let's go back to the Normandy. And that was the last of the loyal missions I had now. Let's see, team status. Moritz, loyal. And she now starts to rain black. So technically speaking, we should be ready. But I must talk to Samara because that could not have been easy. Weapon upgrade, it's for an assault rifle, which is my main weapon. Alright, Samara. Now that you managed to rest and gotten a little bit beyond it.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Your feelings. Alright.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
Yeah.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I'm not gonna disrespect that as well.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need.
Sometimes you just have something you have to do.
As did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Alright, what now?
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Not quite.
Morinth would
It's a result of too much inbreeding.
Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
There's also that one.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
There are only 3 left. No, 2 left.
There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic.
No, you have biotics, which is space magic.
It is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari exclusive.
Yeah, they don't want to end up with that.
You don't want to settle down?
She did.
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family.
But she's a pureblood and the genetic thing came from her.
I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
And then I just scroll down for no fucking reason. Alright, with that one done. Let's go up to my cabin since I got a bunch of new things. Let's see. I still don't have any fish. Since we got a few things over there, let's see what we can customize. Breather, sentry phrase. You can put on visor, recon hood, arcane visor. I don't like having those. Let's see. We have these. Yeah, these are alright. Oh, yeah, I got the legs. We also got the ordnance pack, which lets me carry more heavy ammo. I think that was all. I think I also got the stimulator card. No, wait. But I like these are pretty nice on it. I think I also got some hands, which were stabilization. Yeah, increase weapon damage by 5%. But but I want these because extra ammo. Alright. Alright, with that done, we have finished those loyalty missions, and I'm gonna call it a session here. When we meet up next time, it will be next week. I'll be starting doing the DLC, the 3 major DLCs I'm gonna be doing. Lair of the Shadow Broker, Overlord, and what was the last one? It's the one where I have to save. Now all these are pretty beefy, so I suspect the entire session will be those. If I have some extra time afterwards, I'll use it to faff around a little bit. But the next but next week we'll be doing Lair of the Shadow Broker. That one's actually pretty interesting and it has some good things that I can use. But for now, there's no one I can raid again, so I'm just gonna call it a session here, and I'll catch you lot next week as we attack the Shadow Broker. Have a good one.